Prepare for liftoff.
Hello football fans and welcome to another day of football. We've been blessed with a lot of football in these recent days and today is no different. The only sad news is after today we have a break tomorrow, no Friday night football. So let's see what matches we have today. So we start off with Southampton versus Arsenal and Burnley versus Watford, which kick off at the same time, and then we go to the big match, which is Chelsea versus Man City. So let's see how these first matches play out. Hello and welcome for our match between 12th place Burnley versus 16th place Watford. Burnley had a horrible start coming back into this Premier League season with a 5-0 defeat against Man City, whereas Watford had a draw and a loss. So not the greatest form for these two teams, but that could mean for a great game tonight. Are they going to score goals? Are they going to go at it? Both of these teams technically need to go at it. Burnley less so. Watford need to try to get away from that relegation zone. And as I've said before, those FIFA stats aren't accurate, so don't take that table into consideration. I gave you the latest position with regards to the table. That should be an interesting match. Hopefully it's going to have fireworks and a ton of goals. But here's the lineup. Nick Pope, Phil Bardsley, Tarkowski, Ben Mee, Charlie Taylor, Hendrick, Westwood, Cork and McNeil, with Wood and Barnes as the strikers. Not the greatest team, but they should be able to stay in that mid-table area and cause this Watford team a lot of problems. See Troy Deeney there, Ben Foster. Let's see the Watford lineup. We have Ben Foster, like I said, in goal. Firmino, Cabaselli, Cathcart, Messina, Capao, Hughes, Sard, Decore, Delafeo, and Deeney. I mean, they have players that can hurt you in like Delafeo and Deeney and Decore. So they should cause this Burnley team some problems. But let's see if they can actually score any goals. And it's going to be Burnley to kick us off. Looks like a Aston Villa kit, if I'm being dead honest. And here we go. Tarkowski with the ball passing to Taylor. They just have to try progress forward slowly. Barnes spreads it wide for Bardsley. Westwood back to Barnes. Cork to McNeil, back to Taylor. Cork again. What can they do from this position? This is a promising position. They just need to try work it into the box. Wood, Westwood still. Oh, what a goal! Hendricks with the goal early on. A well-worked move there, and they made it count. Great goal by Hendrick. Just into the bottom right corner, out of the reach of the goalkeeper. And it's Burnley 1, Watford 0. Watch this little slid-in ball, and he just whacks it in. Great shot. He lets it roll under him, and he just strikes it on the way through. Ben Foster with nothing to do there. Jeff Hendrick. 6 minutes in, and it's a goal for Burnley. At least it's early on in the match, so Watford have a time to compose themselves and try come back with something. Capu. Ooh, great ball if Sarr can get to it. Sarr gets it. Can he get it into the box? No. And he loses it out for a Burnley throw-in, funny enough. Thought it came off the Burnley man. And it comes off Sarr again for another Burnley throw-in. They're just progressing slowly forward out of their dangerous area if Watford had to win the ball. And they're progressing forward again. Barnes to Westwood. Hendrick, the winger, the goal scorer. Westwood again. Hendrick. Ooh, nice cuts inside. Oh, he has to put a good ball in here. And he does, but the defense is on point. Westwood back to Bardsley. Westwood spreads it for Hendrick. A lot of Burnley players forward here. If he could get something in, which means there could be light at the back. It's 2v2 here. Delafeu will win this race, hands down. He's got the pace. Delafeu's in the box. What can he do here? Oh, and the ball is cut out as it was trying to go to Troy Deeney. That would have been a tap-in if it reached Troy Deeney. And that just shows you how quickly Watford can get back into it. They got the pace and they got some skill on the ball to be able to hurt this Burnley team. What can they put in here? What can Capoue put in? Cathcart. Oh, looping header. But it goes wide. Had the goalkeeper scrambling a little bit there. But it's well wide at the end. Cathcart is well upset about that. And he should be, because could have been a good opportunity to score there. Pope to get us going from the goal kick again. He keeps it to the feet of Tarkowski. Me. Taylor on the ball. Cork. And the Curry steals it. Deeney. What can they do here? Delafeu with the horrible ball this time. Hughes. Delafeu to Hughes. Hughes with the ball through to Saw. Saw! Another nearly a chance over there from Watford. Watford are showing some quality here. In and around the box, and it's nearly paying off. They just can't get that final shot off to get back into this game and draw it. But you feel like the way they're playing, it's coming. Capoue to put the ball in. Can he put a decent ball in? Can he find the head of a Watford player? No, he can't. The ball goes harmlessly out for another Watford throw-in. Not that they've had many. What can they do from here? Can they progress it forward again? Saw with the throw-in. Firmino. The Curry. Sar with the ball into Delafeu, but it's just too high for him. He doesn't have that ability in the air to win those type of balls. Hughes. The Corey. And the ball is snatched off the Corey. And it's now with Ashley Barnes. Joking. Don't even know if that's his first name. It just sounded right. Spreads it back wide for Wood. Wood with the fancy footwork. Can they make it 2-0? Westwood. Westwood. Oh, and the ball is cleared. Was that offside? Yes, it was. Great line there that they held. Getting those Burnley players offside by Watford. Foster to get us going. And it's coming straight back at them. Burnley looking hungry over here. But Cathcart cuts it out after passing it away. Hughes. Capoue. Deeney with the ball too. Oh, Delafeu just offside. He shouldn't be offside there. He's got the pace. He's got the beating of these players. And that is a very close one. I think his kneecap was offside maybe. He's looked on for me. Was that a bad call by the linesman? Maybe. Did we need VAR? Probably not. VAR sucks. Westwood, Cork, McNeil. Back to Cork. What can Cork do from this position? Westwood. Barnes. Capoue. Decore. Hughes. What can Hughes do? Delafeu. Back to Decore. Capu, can he spread it here? Yes, he can. Firmino. No one's in the box. Oh! Dini with a weak effort though. It's like he was trying to pass it into the goal. Comes off the shoulder. Should it have been a penalty? Well, if VAR was here, it could check for us. But there's no VAR. There's absolutely no VAR. Because this is esports. Capu with the ball in. Ooh. It's going to come to Sar here. Can they score before the break? Delafeo. Delafeo runs into a Burnley defender. He tried some trickery and it didn't work out. We have Barnes breaking through here. Westwood spreads it wide for McNeil. McNeil with a lot of room to run into here. What can he do? Puts the ball in and it goes wide to Hendrick. Can Hendrick put a better ball in? Yes, he can. Ooh, but Foster punches that ball out. And that's it for the first half. Burnley in the lead 1-0 with a great goal worked by them. Let's see if Watford can carry on the pressure and actually get a goal out in the second half. So we're back at Turf Moor for the second half. Burnley in the lead and are holding on to that possession with 60% of the possession. But they've only had one shot and that shot led to the goal. Whereas Watford, they've been putting pressure on. They've been playing nicely around the box. They've had the most shots with 2, not that much more. But only one of those was on target. So can they test this goalkeeper in the second half? Or is Hendrick going to produce a decent ball here? Yes, he is. Ooh, Watford heading it back towards goal. Had me worried there for a second that it was going to be a own goal. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. And it's Burnley starting the half off with a corner kick. Can McNeil put a decent ball in? Lots of height here. Comes back to McNeil. McNeil with the second ball in. And it comes to Foster. Didn't really test him at all. Trying to find Delafeo, but it comes directly back to Burnley player. Cork. McNeil forward. Barnes. Ooh, just got a foot in there and Firmino cleans up. Capu. Capu here with the ball. Throwing it in. Firmino. Capu again. What can Capu do here? Sar. Ooh, Sar with the fancy footwork to get past the defender. Taylor is scrambling here to try get back. Sar is in the box. Ooh, great ball by Sar. But the goalkeeper gets the fingertips. Robbie Bailey coming on. Hendrick, the goal scorer, off. What can Capu do here from the corner kick? Produces a good corner. Delafeo heading it back. Back to Delafeo. Hughes. Delafeo! Straight into the Burnley player. Ooh, fancy footwork there by Capu. Watford's pulling out all the stops with their fancy footwork here. Hughes. Hughes. Still Hughes. Hughes! Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Trying to do too much there. He thought he was messy. But it was just a messy play. Haha, word pun. Decore. Back to Delafeo. Delafeo. Oh, foul there. Definitely. Now they have a chance to get their big men forward and create problems for this Burnley team. If Watford want a chance to get back into this match, now is that time. Can Delafeo put in a decent ball? He's got the quality, so he should be able to. Ooh. And it's Burnley on the counter now. Not much forward. Brady. Ooh, Barnes, great work there. Falls back and Decore is running with it for Watford. Decore, Hughes. Oh, great footwork there. Just too much on the ball. But it's cleared by Taylor. Sar is going to be putting this in. Sars look good on that right hand side. Capu. Hughes. Decore. Oh, Decore loses possession in the box. Great pass forward there. Foster to clean up this. Oh, Foster with the risky looking pass over there. Cathcart. Hughes. Hughes spreads it for Delafeu with room to run in here. Can he put a decent ball into the box? He's got 2 men in the box. He gets a ball in. Dini. Yes! Oh my gosh. What a save. What a save over there. That was a great ball in by Delafeu. Dini heading it down. But they just couldn't get past the goalkeeper. And it's still Burnley 1. But Burnley are like struggling here. Cabaselli. Hughes. Messina. Hughes. Decore. Hughes. Damn it, guys. Pass to someone else. Dini. What can Dini do here? Sar. Sar loses possession in the worst possible place. He had a lot of teammates forward there. And it's cut out there by Watford. 10 minutes left. What can they do? Can they push forward and get this goal? Messina. Messina puts it forward for Delafeu. Delafeu has been running a lot. Can he get another decent ball in? No. Too close to the goalkeeper, and Pope cuts that out very easily. He needs to produce better if they want to get something out of this match. Watford would do with a point right now. You can't say they haven't been deserving. Oh my gosh. How much closer then can you come? He hits the post. That is very unfortunate for Troy Deeney. You have to say Watford have been deserving of at least a point out of this match, but it just hasn't come to fruition. Man, my English sometimes, guys. And it's cleared out. It's to Troy Deeney. Sar for Deeney. Oh, poor ball by Deeney. Delafeu back, Hughes, Decore. They need to push everyone forward here. It's do or die sort of situation. Oh, and he couldn't get it to Sar. And that should be it for the match. Unfortunately for Watford, Burnley's first goal in the first half and their only goal is the one that separates these two teams. And that's it for our first two matches of the day. Burnley getting that goal in the first half, and that saw them through to the end. Watford nearly came back to equalise a few times, but they just couldn't force that ball through. Brilliant save by Pope. It hit the post. There was a lot of action in this match, and it's unfortunate for Watford not to get a point out of this match. That's it for our first two matches. Like I said, if you want to join me later on to watch the big one, Chelsea, Man City, what more to say? Man City have been in great form since coming back. Chelsea got that win on the weekend, but can Chelsea hold off this Man City team that's relentless, ruthless? They just want to score goals. We'll see a bit later on. If you want to join me for that one, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can get a pop-up when that video goes live. But also like and comment on this post. Until next time, peace.